Original versus definitive. Which version is better when completing the mission Death Row? In this mission you talk to Kent Paul at the Malibu Club, drive to the junkyard, waste everybody you see and reach Lance Vance, and finally drive Lance to the hospital so he could get patched up. We'll compare tasks, execution, speedrun tactics and gameplay. Both games are vanilla, played on PC. My name is BadInfos, leave a like and subscribe for more comparison videos. Now let's see how Death Row compares between both versions. The opening cutscenes are not very different, however I gotta mention the addition of glasses and extra lamps on the tables in the definitive. They add a lot to the cutscene in my opinion. The color seems to be more vibrant as well, and they stand out. They transform the cutscene and I think the feel of it is better in the definitive. Alright, now for the mission. This is considered by many to be one of the hardest missions in the game. I think it's safe to say that this is the hardest mission. Many people shooting you, still kinda early on in the game, so you don't have many guns, not much space to run around in, people on cranes, behind buildings, it's a nightmare. But you know what? The reason I remember this mission to this day is because it was so difficult. It imprinted itself into my brain as the mission I should prepare for, and it was also very exciting. Now, in the definitive, is just a generic old mission. Why? Because it was nerfed big time. Half the enemies are just gone. Half the enemies means less time shooting and less time getting shot. It's ridiculous how easy it is. One huge hurdle were the three guys at the entrance who see you coming from a mile away and shoot you as you approach. They could actually explode your car before you even reach them. Now it's just one guy and he sees you when you shoot first. The main guy on the crane with the Kruger is also gone, a different guy on the crane too, a few guys in the truck, and on top of that I feel like Lance's health goes down a bit slower in the definitive. What the hell, man? When you approach Lance, he stands up, and you can see a lot of blood on the floor. In the definitive, since the blood is more, Tommy's foot seems to be rendered improperly. It overlaps the blood and looks a bit weird. Also, Lance seems a bit taller in the definitive, not by much but just a tad. The chase to the hospital is the same, a few cars spawn and that's it. What happens after the mission is very dumb however. You get a phone call from Cortez and in it you hear this.
I'm going to need your help as soon as possible, amigo. So please hurry, tell me I need you, alright? I hate the damn French.
And you can guess what you can't hear in the definitive, but let's play it out.
I'm going to need your help as soon as possible, amigo. So please hurry, tell me I need you, alright?
Yep, I hate the damn French is gone, an iconic line which should really not offend anybody, but here we are. That's censored. What's weird is that before it, in the definitive still, he calls the French thieves, saying that they steal from poor countries, which is more mean, in my eyes, than just saying I hate the French. Why does this result in censorship? Why this word? Why I hate the French? A real dumb decision, but I guess people will be fragile snowflakes nowadays. Not only the French obviously, but everyone. It's a shame. In a speedrun, you usually use a helicopter, you grab it, land in the back of the junkyard, rescue Lance and get out of there. You can use the same method in the definitive, but the flight controls are terrible in this mission. You use left and right mouse button to fly up and down. You lean with A and D and you steer with the mouse. Who the hell thought that this would be a great idea? Has any dev ever tried testing it with a keyboard? I'm gonna say no, because this is awful. At least you can control your camera, unlike in GTA San Andreas, but let's talk about Vice City. Luckily you get used to it, and you can do the speedrun strats the same way, but still it's so bad. Overall I hate how they changed this mission Forget the censorship at the end, that's not part of the mission, but that row, man, that's one of my favorite missions because it's very difficult. Now it's just yet another mission on the way to the end. Such a shame. Do you agree or disagree? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, thank you for watching, and a very special thank you to my top channel members and patrons: Monish Pradeep, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, LMP Racing, House the Chowder, Case Knight, Smokio, and everybody else on the screen. Become a supporter today.